Can I ask you another question which I find interesting, but from my, again, naive standpoint, I have some problems. Your idea, it's not even scientific, it's more a general view about some kind of a link between scientific development, science develops, it has to be replaced by new insights and so on, and democracy. I see your point there, but I'm just more of a pessimist here. Pessimist in the sense that first, when we talk about progress, what about regress? Don't we live now in a time of things regressing? Second thing, sorry, please.
No, so you may be suffering from two facts. One of them is that the work that I did was try to draw together, discussions about the future with physics is pretty old work. And I've written very little since then about these issues because I've been so confused. I mean, to tell a story on my agent, when I turned into my agent a few months before the big transition in 2000, and said, here's my millennial book. I explain how everything is going to take off exponentially and grow, and we're all going to be prosperous and smart. And he said, I'm not going to support your book. Your book will get 3 people who buy it, and all of them will be your mother. And he was right. So he saved me a bad book. So I don't know what I think. I am deeply confused between my pessimism, of which I have some sources, and my optimism, of which I have a number of sources. And I don't know what to do. I mean, I've just been...
Can I give you one example which shocked me? Once I was, unfortunately, it was stupid on me, I caught myself in a debate with a true Christian fundamentalist. And he tried to convince me that we are also for progress more than you. And his idea was this one. It began with equality of races. Other races are not less than us. Then the next step was equality of women, equality of sexual orientation. And then he told me, we just go one step further and also demand equality for people who are not yet born. So the idea was, for me, when people talk about progress, I always ask, but it's not just that things progress or not. The notion of what we consider progress is changing all the time.
Well, unfortunately, I have to concede some distance to pessimism.
Unfortunately, me also. Yes, please, sorry.
I'm part of a 20-year-long experiment and starting a new kind of physics institute. It was supposed to be an experiment in non-hierarchical structure, more democratic science structure, and so forth. And at this point, I have to say we failed. As our institute thrives, but in the shadow of what it might have been. And there's a number of, luckily in my family life, I've had lots of unanticipated good luck. I can't attribute to any wisdom, but I've had much more good luck than I deserve. But it's, living in Canada is bewildering, but it rewards your time to study it living in the United States at this point. I have no idea if I'll ever go back to live there.
No, because
it's very personal. Guess where do we send our child to university? Yeah. What university would you send your child to these days?
For me, this is a big problem because my experience is you have very intelligent, great people here and there, but they are usually dispersed. So that the problem is you want to get that great guy, but look at what idiots you have to buy with it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, there are very few cases where people whom I really admire are like all in one camp connected.